Whyuce? Tell me why the sky's blue. Tell me why this money is green. Now Lord, please, tell me why I do these things to make tea. Now yeah, let me. They kick me out of church, cause I just don't listen. Always fall asleep when the preacher is preaching. Not my fault, I do love God, but on Saturday nights I be all about.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of whyuce, the #1 podcast around the world. You heard it here, you know what I'm saying? I'm your host, Puni Moore.
All right, so smooth.
Man, and we are back online or air or the podcast recording, you know. We missed out last week, Oos. Just quick update to my listeners, the faithful listeners that you know that's been that's been following us the whole time. Puni Moore has finally arrived. I'm home, found a home, and I'm pretty settled in. Not about 90% ready to go, you know, so I'm pretty excited about that. Relieved that I'm finally established in an area. It was fun at the time for the past 2 months staying at a hotel, Oos, but after a while, man, that confined space, bro, shoot, gets a little bit annoying. It gets tiring, put it that way. But I'm grateful, dog. That's just a quick update. Guys are smooth, man. How you been, Oos?
It's actually been busy for this freaking holiday season, bro. Like, things have kicked into high gear for our WEFOBZ. That's what's been up. Also got some, shout out to everybody who said prayers for my pops. He's still, in the hospital doing his thing. We're keeping watch on him. But other than that, yeah, I think you and the rest of the WEFOBZ Nation can attest to what's going on our end. That's what it's been.
Yeah, man. You definitely got busy, bro. And it's for good, for updates. Here's the updates on whyuce. As y'all know, Queen, her solo is coming out soon. And then we also got Supernaturallimits, who's on, man, that's my personal, I enjoy listening to y'all, you and Rex, man, doing y'all thing, because there's a lot of things that I personally did not know about when it comes to these supernatural topics. And y'all educating myself, and I believe that's going to help the coconuts and also everybody around the world that's curious, but not curious enough to tune into, do their own research. You know what I'm saying? And then the other update again is Rex himself with wifey. I can't wait for that one. So we got all these podcasts coming out, and guys so smooth keeping us up to date. People on WEFOBZ podcast. You're doing a good job on that one, Oos. I like where we're heading at with the groups and with the people that has been putting in the work to make this happen, man. Everything is just it's coming out smooth, man. I do have I wouldn't want to say there are a line of folks that wants to get on the platform on the whyuce to get on, just talk stories with us, or even share with the viewers their career or their business. But I'm not going to say no names because there hasn't been a final, the dates has not been finalized. And that's what I got, man. Do you have any updates, Oos, before we continue on? Because today we're only going to talk about one topic and one topic alone.
Hey, shout out to those people who want to come on.
Yes, sir.
One of those opportunities you never get to, you never get. It rarely comes, is what I'm trying to say. I'm glad we did this platform because, man, if we didn't do it, where would we be right now, right?
Yep.
And there's another update from the WEFOBZ section. So the WEFOBZ itself, the WEFOBZ podcast is about to go into a subscription-based format. That'll be coming. We've got one more free episode to give out to all of WEFOBZ Nation, and then we're going to put out exclusive content for this is only the WEFOBZ podcast. Everything else is going to come out free for all you all. Supernatural-Limits, the whyuce podcast, but our subscription-based platform that we're trying to do is going to be specifically on YouTube, and we want to, we need a little bit of support from our WEFOBZ Nation to get more things rolling with WEFOBZ. And it also enables us to provide more entertaining and educational content for all y'all. So that's coming up, bro. That's something we're definitely looking forward to. It should happen probably this month or by next New Year. Next month, January. We're really moving fast.
So man, drop a Faumu on the WeFob Nation, baby. Yeah, that's great news. I'm excited. As you heard, Guy So Smooth, man, dropping some updates on the WeFobs and where we're heading at with things. He said we need a little bit of help, but we need y'all support, just period. You know what I'm saying? So we can push this out, man. Got a lot of good feedback from everybody. So shout out to all those who continue to leave feedbacks for us. Your feedback really helps us, especially on the whyuce side, formulate this, what we're trying to do here on the whyuce, bro. Whyuce? I was talking to my oos, Yoangi, aka John, and my man, you know what I'm saying? Actually, we was planning to meet up to go eat somewhere. I forgot the name of the restaurant, but my point is, what I'm trying to get to is the conversation that we had. So we met up at this joint, and my oos was like, "Oos, do you notice that every app, applications on your phone, devices and stuff like that, that he noticed that every restaurant, they have their own app. And within the app, when you sign up for it, you get a discount or somewhat of a discount. Did you know anything about that, Oos?" So I was just like, I never thought about it that, you know what I'm saying? I never looked at it like that. But it then dinged me, and I'm like, "Dad, that makes a lot of sense." So we both started looking up these restaurants, because we was at a sit-down, a dining restaurant, right, at Texas Roadhouse. We looked at Chili's, TGI Friday, you name it, yada, yada, yada. Even fast food restaurant, McDonald's, Taco Bell. To our surprise, we realized that every restaurant, even Starbucks and grocery stores, have apps, Oos. You know what I'm saying? And to the question is, why, Oos? Why are all of a sudden now the trending is going to apps instead of like just a regular, order online or just going to a restaurant? Why are they giving such massive discounts on these apps? Are they trying to do AI, or it's just another way of making money? You get what I'm saying, Oos? You understand the question, Got So Smooth? Why are apps starting to be the thing now, bruh? Why, Oos?
Oh man, it's convenience for the company, convenience for the things they got going. I mean, all those discounts come at the cost of advertising dollars, I'm pretty sure. Money. You buy it on an app, it's convenient for you to stay home and order from home and get it shipped to you. Right?
So convenience and money.
Yeah.
That's the obvious answer.
But you're saying these restaurants, right? So if it's kind of ironic. So some restaurants want people in their seats, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some of them do give out massive discounts on their app, and some of them just gives out free stuff. Like it could be like a dessert. Normally, it's like a dessert or an appetizer on a sit-down restaurants.
From a marketing point of view, you got to understand, when you sign up to that app, they got all your contact information, all your credit card info. Sometimes, I mean, not to say that they gonna use the credit card or whatever, but it just locks you down as a customer. They know a customer that's going to come through, rather than trying to speculate whether you're coming through or not.
So you're saying that, So you're saying that it's another marketing strategy that could be part of it too, where you can be part of their algorithm. So that way they know what, because a lot of times you have people when they're searching for stuff, or should we call them target customers?
Yeah.
Where these businesses will know, okay, because everybody has their own target customers. And I think this app stuff will help narrow down the search versus.
Like I said, the app, you can tell how many people downloaded the app.
Yes.
And then you can base your business format off of, that many people downloaded my app. I have all their contact information. I can send them emails about my business, about all the specials we got going on. And the reason why they put the specials in is a promotion to bring more people into the app, because it's going to be like word of mouth. Like, hey, man, freaking these guys at McDonald's are doing a buy one, get one free deal on the McRib. Just a sample. But apps have been around for a while. This is not a new thing. It's just they've gotten better and more efficient at how to use those apps to get people into their restaurants ordering products, right?
It seems like that new, because the world that we live in is a copycat world, especially in business world. Yeah, I think apps is now relevant to all businesses because it wasn't like that before. There was only certain stores that actually did these things called apps. You understand? From what I've seen, you know what I'm saying? For me, coming up in this world, I've noticed that it's now becoming an emphasized thing. Yeah, now you're seeing posters, even on drive-thrus, when you're going through any kind of fast food restaurant, you see, if you go on your app, you get a massive discount. Here's a good example: McDonald's. If you go through McDonald's, they have this thing now where if you order anything that's $5 and above, you get 20% discount. But if you order it on the app, it will be anything $5 up, it'll be 30% off. You see the difference?
Well, I'm trying to tell you, it's not new. Everybody was eventually going to go this route because it's more effective to do it that way. And apps, you got everybody with smartphones now. Before, people used to not have smartphones. They had flip phones and stuff like that. So it's with the times that change. And then you have the advent, you already said it, artificial intelligence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Restaurant businesses were one of the first to use artificial intelligence to collect data on people and try to get their their food sold or their restaurants made, where to put their restaurant at and stuff like that. It's all about reading the data and getting it out there. At the end of the day, as we always say, it's the money, bro. Like, that's why they put the apps down. And again, they'll lock you in. When you get, an app is just another way for you to sign their guest list. You remember those old days of the guest list?
Yeah, the guest list.
And they tell you to write your email. So now you don't have to do all that. You just take your phone and scan the barcode, the QRL code. It's convenience. It's money. It's speed. I don't have to deal with all the other sheesh.
Whoa, that's a good. Yeah, okay, that's your opinion. Another thing, will WEFOBZ have an app? Do you think we're gonna have an app soon?
We don't need an app.
Why don't we need an app? Well, you said we need some email. I feel like whyuce needs an app so that way people can subscribe and you know what I'm saying? Just kind of.
Well, then whyuce create your app, Oos?
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Hey, whyuce? If you're a nerd or a geek or an expert of creating apps, you know what I'm saying? Reach out to me, plenty more on whyuce at WeFob.
What you got to offer on your app, Oos?
I don't know, bro. I'm pretty sure the listeners out there will figure something out. Maybe I got some apparels. You know what I'm saying? People have been asking for some merch from the whyuce. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they need my voice, the soothingness of my voice to help them go to sleep. I don't know, man. I could be one of those.
I'm going to turn this off now. You go figure out your voice, bro.
Yeah, man. Apps, it's just not food. It's everything, man. Everything in life when it comes to retail or making or paying for, it has an app, bro. Can you believe that, Oos? It has an app, man.
Come on now. You got a computer in front of you. It was I'm telling you, it was going to go there anyways. It's nothing new. It is new for the new fob or coconut.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. You follow?
Well, that's what you all get for living on a freaking island in the middle of nowhere.
You came new to put him on, dog. Shoot.
Oh, you know what? I take that back because we're kind of updated on the island. I don't know what you all talk about. They're pretty technologically advanced out there.
Hey, we're talking about who knows, Zeus? I don't know, man. But I'm just saying, bro. You got to open your eyes.
Well, let me ask you this: what's your gripe about apps, though? Why are you asking the question about app? You look like you kind of annoyed at it or something. Are you annoyed of apps? What the hell?
Man, sometimes I am, but Today was a celebration with apps. You know what I'm saying? Especially at McDonald's, right? I'm going through the drive-thru because this has been going on. Every time this is just this week.
This guy was annoyed and he says he's celebrating because he saved a couple of bucks at McDonald's.
I was annoyed. Yeah, because first of all, I was annoyed every time I drive through it, right? I'm trying to order something, but the lane is going pretty fast. So I'm trying to do the online app, take advantage of that 30% versus the 20%. But every time I'm trying to, it's slow. It's very slow to try to order the meal on the phone versus just going through the drive-through and just tell them over the intercom. You know what I'm saying? So this past week, I made it a point to like, let me just pull on the side, not go through the lane, order it, and let's see how fast that goes. So I was testing.
You listen to yourself, bro. Like, it's very slow to order. That's exactly what you have to do when you order. You pull to the side, you order first, and then you get into the line. You just WEFOBZ.
Hey, man. But what I'm saying was, right, it's just one of them things, guys. I'm telling, bro, do you know the difference of 20% versus 30%? I wanted that 30%, baby.
Let me even break it down for you even more. You see, apps is the new type of coupons. Remember those days of coupons?
Yeah.
Where you sitting in line, you cutting the coupon here, the 20%, the buy one, get one free coupon. I think I did that. Like, they still do coupons, though.
Yeah, you know how you try to do it. Have you ever tried doing, because I know a lot of people, including myself, back then, I used to cut the coupon, but I never used it because I don't have it with me.
I used it like a month ago, bro.
No, what I'm saying is like sometimes
Wendy's.
I put all the work. I put in all the work of cutting it, put it on the side, but it's not there in my hand. No, I just didn't have it on hand at the moment. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's why I learned a little trick from my aunts and my aunts and grandma from what they do is they take the coupon and they put it in like a separate purse or like a separate little tiny bag that they carry with them at all times. I was laughing. I go, oh, okay. I'm not really a coupon guy, but I could see. So I would put it in my book bag or I'd put it in, it's just, once again, going back to apps, bro, you don't need to hold coupons because you have the app, which is a digital coupon in your phone.
So that's where I'm getting at. It's like you asked the question, what is my gripes or complaint about application, or am I happy about it? It's a topic I wanted to bring up, man. Application. Oh man, don't sleep on it, folks, because I'm telling you, there are some apps that I use that saves me a lot of money. And even it's not even about saving money. It's also, it helps. It's like the Google version of just if you need information, like for Best Buy. When I need to purchase something from Best Buy, I like Best Buy's app because I can just filter down when I'm going into the store because I'm impatient to order stuff online and wait. I want to pick it up. If I need something electronic-wise, I want to buy it today and pick it up today. I'm that type.
Speed, and money, bro.
The convenience of it, man. Yeah. So that's all it is, guy. There you go. Convenience, speed, and money. It's a topic I wanted us to like try to see what we can if we can have a good conversation of applications, you know what I'm saying? Has there been an app that actually that you can share with us that's been a convenience to you, or let's just say frustration? Let's start out with frustration. Has there been an app where it wasn't helpful, where you're just like, what's the point?
No.
Every app that you had so far, you were able to just.
Yep. I can attest to it. Every app on my phone is a useful app. I know that for a fact.
Well, that's because you choose the one that you want, right? You just don't sign up for it, right?
Exactly. And if you're signing up for it, you guys need to stop that ish. Because signing up for all kinds of different things, you never know when you could download like hackware or stuff like that. Some of the apps that you see on the thing is not really, you got to be careful of that stuff.
I'm guilty of
scammers.
Hey.
Split up, y'all.
I'm loving the blonde. What do you call that? White hair. Is that blonde?
Angelic look. Oh, it's Christmas up in here.
Yes.
Damn.
No white. What's up, guys?
Hey,
we're talking about applications.
We're griping over applications. This guy, he just saved 30% at McDonald's.
That's why. That's why I wanted to talk about it, Queen. Yeah. I mean, think about it. 30% over like nothing? Shoot.
Hey man, with this economy, I feel you, bro. Any percent you could save is money that you could put into. How do we always say at WEFOBZ? Better to buy assets instead of liabilities is what everybody says.
That's That's what I feel like, Goose. I feel like I blame all these entrepreneurs with all their crap. They even like a lot of them says like, man, you always trying to find ways to save money.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I'm always into like, let me see if I can save a lot of money off of this stuff because I know there's a way. And the applications, like I was telling Queen before you got on, I was telling Guy So Smooth about my experience this week as far as going through the drive-through for McDonald's. I've always seen on the app, and first of all, shout out to whyuce for putting me on McDonald's app because I didn't really think that I didn't care so much about an app until whyuce was like, bro, you can save a lot of money, bro. Sometimes you can get a free cheeseburger. And you know me, I'm all about that free cheeseburger, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes, all the time, bro.
There you go.
Totally, I just remembered. I always get a free Happy Meal every time I go through because I'll be buying, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Like some more families, when we buy from McDonald's or whatever restaurant, we're buying a whole feast, people. It's just the coconut in us. We'll buy for the entire family.
So Queen, yeah. So do you have any of your favorite app? Because first of all, the question was I was asking Guy, is there an app that that frustrated you that you can share with the viewers?
No, I'm just slowly learning about the McDonald's apps too. Those apps, because you get that question all the time you come up, but to me it was an inconvenience to actually use it. It's so used to just going and make your order, but like whyuce was telling you, it's a benefit. It's a benefit.
Yes.
But there's one app I don't think I've ever, because I'm not big on apps until you guys tell me to download some apps. So
that's what I'm saying. See, you look at that Guy So Smooth trying to act like, oh, it's been around. Guy So Smooth forgets that, we're not all like you, man.
No, we're not all like you Guys So Smooth.
It's the genius.
You all need to catch up because you all in a part of WEFOBZ family now. But no, I get where everybody's coming from. You see, that's one of the things where I even felt how you all feel because I had to force myself to accept these apps for what it is because of my career. Does that make sense?
It does.
It deals with technology, and I was like, damn, what's all this? So I get it. What's all this stuff?
We got to get with the program and get on with what's going on today. Yeah, you're right.
And we feel threatened, like, oh, I don't want to change my ways. I just want to go order.
But you find yourself forcing yourself to change. It feels like it because
it's like how Amazon came about. You all remember that? Nobody.
Oh my goodness, I remember that.
Amazon was books but now look at Amazon. We going everything is your shades are from Amazon. Your mic is from Amazon.
Everything's from Amazon.
Yeah. So to the coconuts application, it's a good thing. Apply it to your life because you will get benefits and discounts and free stuff. Because you do give, and then I just want to say about, is there any other apps that you guys can talk about that has the kind of benefit that McDonald's have? Because I'm going to say this, I feel like McDonald's has the best benefits of apps. I tried Taco Bell, all the other fast food chains. They don't have the kind of free stuff and the discount prices that McDonald's offers.
Well, I think another app with gasoline. I forgot what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I heard. Is that the one they advertise
with the receipt?
On,
yes.
On TV?
You upload, you take a picture or something, or it'll tell you what.
Yeah, I think it's gas save or something. I don't know what it is, but I've been hearing about
save
that.
A couple of cents on every gallon.
Mm-hmm.
You save more than that. It's like $1 or $2. Because with gas, everybody's putting up $50 or something.
WEFOBZ Nation, we're not sponsored by any of these guys yet. We hope.
Yet.
There's that app I told you all about. If you all, are still, the invitation's open. Fetch and the Bing app on the phone where you could scan receipts and earn money or rewards back on your receipts.
There you go, y'all. See, I never heard any other platform or podcast talk about this topic of apps. I think whyuce is the first one to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? So to the listeners and the sponsors out there, if you need somebody to advertise it, tune in to whyuce.
Sponsor.
Oh, real. But yeah, Queen, you are right. I use that and I actually was getting money off of it too. I forgot I think it's called Fetch, Guys So Smooth. I think it's the same thing you were talking about. When you take
it might be different. Like the gas one she's talking about is probably different. Are you guys trying to figure out that? Oh no, just you are.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out with the one that Queen was talking about. How are they? I guess. How are they able to pay us? Because we're using their app. But where are they getting? Is it the company?
It's the data, bro. It's the data. People are paying for that data of what type of person is buying gas, when, where, why. That data is priceless to all these companies.
They keep you track of everything.
That's been an ongoing thing. That's kind of like
Yeah.
why Facebook and then got hit with the lawsuits, because they be selling people's data without their approval, their personal data.
Hey, Queen, I was asking Guy this question. Is WeFob going to come up with an app? And he said no. So I figured whyuce should come up with an app. You think because you have your own podcast now, Let's Talk About It, do you think down the road that an app for a Queen could be a beneficial to you? You know what I'm saying? What do you think?
I
Why
was
not?
trying to
I mean-
ask him what's his benefit.
Hey, I'm asking Queen. Go ahead, Queen. Queen, the floor is yours, Queen.
I'll say if it's going to make me some money, I guess so.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah.
what would be some of the features on the app?
You know, you keep talking about like mental problems and stuff like that, issues. You know, when they need some kind of positive vibe. You know how sometimes when I want to go to sleep, I like to turn on like a massage or masseuse music on YouTube and let it play through the background, something like that. Kind of just hearing Queen's voice talk people through that it's going to be okay. You get what I'm saying?
But can't they just download that without using an app? I mean,
No, man, I'm just thinking out loud. I feel like we can capitalize off of
I
this.
see. We're just having a conversation.
I really, so I was like, if they're making money, why don't we just try to make money? Why not? You know what I'm saying? Have a whyuce app. I don't know what it's for, but I don't know what the benefit is, but it's gonna.
Maybe the convenience where they can go and buy merch from there or something when you
There
do
you
start having
go.
your own merch.
There you go. My app will be the whyuce app, so they can ask questions. I'll be like the one to ask questions, and then this platform will be the one to answer all those questions. You get what I'm saying? Everybody around the world, imagine they just have questions. You know, why does my daddy don't love me? I can answer that for them. You know what I'm saying? On the next episode. Or like, why does Guy So Smooth always think he's smarter than everybody else? I can always tune in to whyuce. I'll answer that for them. You know what I'm saying?
Why is Pug putting words in my mouth? When did I say that? I just fact check y'all on all the things y'all say, because y'all be bougie sometimes.
But that's what I have, guys, for application, man. Anybody else have anything else to cover on this app? Because that's what I only brought it up because I feel like this is a good topic. I never hear anybody talk about it. And the fact that I saved 30% and also got some free cheeseburger, man, it's worth it.
I have nothing else on the app.
You guys so smooth.
Oh man, you lost me at thinking I'm smarter than y'all. What a hater, man. You know what? This is my last podcast for the whyuce. I'm signing out.
Why you gotta be like that?
Guy so smooth. They
You know,
guy so rough now. When I get back here, it's gonna be guy so rough. You're gonna deal with my alter ego.
Oh man, don't be like that. Why you gotta be like that, guy so smooth? You know what I'm saying?
Whyuce, don't do it. Don't do it.
Whyuce, don't be hating whyuce.
Yeah, man, but yeah, that's all I got for the apps, guys. I have nothing else for this topic.
No,
So we're moving along. Since Queen's on, I did tell the listeners that this is the only topic we're going to talk about was just that. But since we don't have nothing else and I got a little bit more time, how about them 49ers, baby? Let's talk 49ers.
Looking pretty good there, buddy. How about them? OMG.
Tell them.
I mean, it was rough, seeing the first quarter, but they just came back and, man, dissect that team like it was nothing. In the Link Stadium in Philly, where the fans are crazy as hell.
For real.
But there's a lot of red out there, so I'm sure it was okay for them. But the game was I mean, it was great. I'm just happy they won. Even though
That
they're
game,
still
it got to the point where everybody didn't want to play anymore.
yeah.
It felt like that.
And he was just throwing freaking what's the Eagles quarterback was just throwing a Hail Mary at the end. That what the hell? Like,
I'm surprised he even
is this
came
the
back in
NFL?
after checking his concussion. He should have just stayed out. The score was already far beyond, He
And I
could have got
think
hurt more.
at the end, I think what's his name went over there and he said, our coach went over there and said, sorry for running up the scoreboard on you all, but you all deserved it.
It seemed like he was saying that, at the end when he
After
was
all
saying,
that shit talking.
They were talking hella-ish before the game, right?
Yeah.
well, I mean, to the listeners, if you don't know, the reason why I brought up the 49ers is because yes, we are 49er fans, but this Philadelphia Eagle fan is such a fan of they're very loud. They're almost like the Dallas Cowboys fan. And they did do a lot of talking. Of course, we did too. Debo. I seen that a lot on the mainstream. Debo Sanders was calling them out from last year's. Well, they said not last year because the game was really.
Was he hurt?
Playoff.
Well, it was immediately
that game?
after last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was last year.
Was he hurt in that game from last year?
No,
when they
Brock
played?
Purdy. It was Brock Purdy. Remember, Brock Purdy was
Oh
out.
yeah.
So
Debo
that was his
out.
point. That was his point. Was like, look, we could have been the one making it to the Super Bowl, but because we didn't have a quarterback, and that was our third string quarterback. And to us, the fans, it was salty because the Eagle fans act like
Yeah.
they punched us right in the mouth like we did them on Sunday. But no, we actually, that's what you call a lights out. You know what I'm saying?
No, like I said, it was so bad. I mean, at the end, like it looked like both teams didn't want to play anymore.
And then the Niners just start manhandling them.
Yeah. I mean, shoot. Big ups and shout out to great what is his name? Greenlaw? No. Well, first of him
Dre.
too.
Yeah,
he
Dre.
did his Greenlaw. He did his job. That was a BS call, for the ref. I don't know why would they call a penalty for a security guard and a player. I felt like that was on call.
Was that the late hit? Was that the late hit?
No, yeah, the one where he
Body slammed
his body, he body slammed. And Greenlaw is known for that, and I knew eventually it was gonna catch up to him.
Called. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah,
he's just aggressive hitter. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
No, but the whistle did blow before he did the body slam, though.
He should have stopped.
He should have stopped.
But the problem is that security guard had no business being there at the sideline. We all know what security guards do. They're supposed to stand in the back and protect the players from the fans. But he was all up in there. If you watch the video, he put hands on Greenlaw. And of course, Greenlaw's going to respond. Greenlaw was wrong the way he did his tackle, but that's the referee's job to deal with that.
Yeah.
That idiot, the security guard, forgot where he belonged. He needs to stay in his lane. And so that's good. He got ejected too. Hopefully he gets fined some more because he put hands on the player. But no security has no business on that damn sideline. At first I thought he was a coach, but to come to find out, he's the head of security. I was like, what the hell?
That's what I'm saying. I'm just like, that threw me off the wall. I'm like, whoa, who is this guy? And then hearing the commentary, what's his name, Greg Olsen, and I don't know who the other guy is, but they're like, oh, this guy's gonna be popular. This guy's gonna be famous. He's gonna be a fan favorite for the Eagle fan. I'm like, who is this dude? Find out he's a security guard. Yeah, that rubbed me off the wrong way. Not that I'm not saying it because we have a lot of people out there like, oh, who cares? Put him more. We ain't even getting paid. I'm like, duh, it's just a fact. This team, it keeps me entertained within those 2 hours that I enjoy out of life. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy, man. I've never seen that. So I hope they do something or penalize that security guard and the team for that BS. Yeah, because that's uncalled for. He could have hurt somebody. And as far as the hit goes, yeah, he does that all the time. He's just an aggressive hitter. You know what I'm saying? The NFL is getting soft, so they're gonna call on everything. That's just how he hits. But yeah, man, shout out to the Niners. What's his name? Jennings. Is it Jennings? Third, the
Jawan Jennings, 15, number 15.
Yeah. I'm so proud. I'm proud of him because I feel like he needed a touchdown. So he got his first touchdown.
He's like, forget this. I'm not Jawan and one.
Yeah, right. Like the Mr. Third Down. Yeah, because he always gets
Yep.
the first down for us. So that was a good thing. It was just a lot to celebrate, man. It's like watching a Madden game. I've never seen a dominates like that before from a team. That's crazy.
Man, I give it to freaking the O-line, D-line, and Brock Purdy, bro.
Yep.
That's why that game went that way.
Trent Williams was, man, you ain't lying. It was the offensive line and the defensive line.
Yeah, without the changes that he made to the line and bringing in the new talent, I don't think we would have been that dominant.
Yeah, even recruiting CMC.
Year.
Yeah, I give it up to John Lynch and the management team bringing in like CMC. Everybody that we have brought in. What's the guy, the little red blonde haired dude from that came from Washington?
Chase.
Chase Young.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, and then and also what's his name? Hargrave. I think
Hargrave from Philly.
From Philly. So I think he plays a big role as far as defense, able to stop what's his name? Jalen Hurts. I think Hargrave plays a big role because you hear a lot of the ESPN analysts and a lot of the popular mainstream talk about that it felt like that our defense already knew every play for play that the Eagles was playing. And I feel like that Hargrave had a contribution on that. So big ups to Graveheart or Hargrave. Sorry if I said his name out wrong. You know what I mean?
So what's his name? Bosa and them too. And I mean,
yeah,
he was pressured. Jalen Hurts was pressured every play.
Yeah.
I don't think it's new, but everybody's realizing that when they play the 49ers defense, you're going to get pressured every play.
And he, even with the pressure, Jalen Hurts had a lot of time to throw the ball, but man, the man-to-man coverage down the field was really good.
Yep.
It was on. That's why he didn't go nowhere.
Jalen Hurts is badass. He kept on it. It's like there was a lot of misses we had on him. Even though we broke through. Like, we got to give him that. But you did say he had a concussion. When was that one?
Yeah, he went out. He went out to get checked on the protocols, and he came back out. So I guess he cleared, and he came back out the fourth quarter.
Oh man, that reminds me. That's got the Tua vibes all over that. They probably said, "Oh, you got a concussion. Take this shot. Get back in there."
I mean, it's just to show how dominant our defense was. I mean, you got somebody like Jalen Hurts to go down like that and get a concussion check on him. That man was trying his best to do something, but we were capitalizing. And I'm going to say this out, man. I feel like our DB is actually the top defensive back in the league right now. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I know they say it's the Browns, Cleveland Browns, but I feel like the way our DBs has been doing without what's his name? Ufanga. He was not playing that, right?
Correct. He's gone for the year. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he's gone for the year, but we haven't skipped a beat. And I've always said that Ufanga was not to par. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not hating on the Oos. Big ups to Ufanga, tease up all day, but man, it just shows you how good our defensive backs are, man. They held it down.
So I don't know if it's the 49ers style play, like with their defensive calls, but it's always the middle section I'm seeing is like people getting off balls being thrown down the middle. Hardly anybody covers. Plays are made down the middle. I said it to you guys the first time when we talked about the Niners. We got to work on that secondary middle because if we don't lock that down, come Super Bowl, they're going to dice us up if we don't lock that middle down. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's because we're leaving the middle open and watching the open field and we're pressuring on the front. If that's Shannon, that's his call that he wants to do. But then even with the game with the Eagles, you saw we were getting diced up in the middle a lot.
I don't know. That's something that they, I need somebody that's an expert that knows how about the schemes and stuff to talk about.
You guys see that, right? There are people who are throwing right down the middle, always get at us.
Yeah.
Oh, you talk about the slants, like the little 10-yard, 15-yard catches that they get?
Anybody who throws down the middle always dices up, cuts us up. All those losses that we have.
But you know what? That's a lot. That's not only just the Niners. That's all the teams. It's those slants are very hard to cover a lot. So I feel like we're still good.
Bro, the middle. I'm talking about the middle as a whole within the field. If we don't lock it down, we're not going to win a Super Bowl.
I think we're fine. You know what I'm saying? As long as we're not hurt, we're going to win the Super Bowl. That's what I feel. But I hear what you're saying, News. I think we're complete, bro. I really do. I think we're complete on both sides. And as long as we're still healthy, that's
key right
40,
there. Staying
that's
healthy.
49ers. Yep, that's 49ers game all day, man. I just couldn't stop laughing and being entertained by the memes and all these TikTok videos about how bad the Niners whooped on the Eagles. Have you guys had any funny ones y'all seen? Because there were so many on TikTok, Instagram, or maybe it's just my feed because I follow the Niners.
No, it was a lot. It was just too funny. There's so many.
There's so many, and they're even like the Cowboy fans were even thanking the 49ers.
On my feed from Facebook, the 49er fans don't say anything anymore. It's the fans of these other teams coming back and like cussing out and stuff, which is
right.
It's the funniest thing ever. I go, oh, we ain't talking ish no more. Now we're letting other people talk ish about their own teams.
No, for real, right? It's changed. It's like
man, that's how bad when the 49ers suss to that move it becomes.
Everybody knows. It's like, well, you can't talk about the Niners
like that. You can't talk about it. What you gonna say? Like, why you spank us like that? That's what I see on my feed. That kind of type of question and feedback. Why you spank us like that?
I see one guy, he's a rapper. I forgot his name, and it's on Instagram, I believe. He said, because all the superstars from Philadelphia, right? So, Kobe Bryant's from Philly. He said, Kobe Bryant is sad spinning around his grave because of y'all. He's disappointed. He said, Will Smith is off somewhere else because he's so hurt, because they're all from Philadelphia. Even Kevin Hart and all of them.
It's bad. Dude.
I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Known a team to be so dominant like that throughout the regular season? Like, it's been a while since we've seen a team like that.
Yeah, it's been a while. Everyone's talking about the 49ers right now. Everybody's on the 49ers jock.
And it's just, again, it's just the injuries, right, Queen?
That's it. We just got to stay healthy. And Brock Purdy needs to be more in the conversation about the MVP. But no one wants to talk about him.
Our coach needs to draw plays where he's not getting our boys injured.
Yeah.
He's always trying to, every single time, it just looks like he draws up a play just for that one moment that'll injure a key player.
Okay, right? So thank you guys, so smooth. So you feeling the same way I feel.
It's
big ups to 49ers, but Kyle Shanahan and the defensive coordinator. If anything, those two, it's the coach that's weak when it comes to.
Wait, they didn't change the defensive guy?
No, it's still the same dude. Wilkes.
Because I heard like there was they called him out of the booth and get his ass on the freaking field.
Yeah, he's on the field. He's on the field now. But what I'm saying is, because people are like, man, there's nothing weak on the Niners. There is something weak on the Niners. It's our coaches, defense and offensive. That's it. Other than that,
when they start calling back plays, man, that's when our guys get hurt.
Because all those touchdowns too, you seen it. It was Debo. It was all of them. Kittle, even like CMC. They made it happen. Brock Purdy made it happen. It wasn't Kyle Shanahan's weak ass plays. You know what I'm saying? Even like the defense. It was the defense, the players that did it. It wasn't freaking Wilkes' plays. Defensive. If he called better plays, we would have had more sacks. You get what I'm saying? Even interceptions and stuff like that. It was just the players themselves. We have a full roster that's just studs. You know what I mean? And the only thing that's going to hurt us is injuries. And Kyle Shanahan being the same coach that he was when he was with the Atlanta Falcons that gave up, 21 point to the New England when they won Super Bowl.
Oh, I totally forgot. Yeah, he was the one that took that disgrace.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't the head coach, but he was the offensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? But he played a part in it.
Yeah, don't do that to us right now, Kyle. Freaking, you're doing good. You're doing good. But you know what? I believe that's why he beefed up the O-line and the D-line like that, so we don't have those injuries you talk about, and so the boys can make the plays that they need to make. I mean, Brock was guarded hella good, and then his legs, when he wasn't guarded, when it collapsed on him, he couldn't touch him.
Nope.
Shout out to Brock, man. It's only his first year, second year.
It's first. It's still considered first, man.
Year.
Has he played a whole?
Playing like Joe Montana.
There you go. That's another one. I put it on my TikTok, man. Rex Ryan was talking about that he believes that Brock Purdy is the similarities to Joe Montana.
Steve Young was saying the same thing too.
He's so poised in there. He's so calm. I mean, this guy got all the characters of it. So
it goes back to his days in college, right? Like, man, have you all seen his college clip? Like, he really,
I did. Yes,
he went through like a lot in those games, even coming down to losing the championship game. But then, man, a hard fought battle.
So that's the question, man. If it is true, y'all, I feel like we got a dynasty. If it's true, we are in good hands.
Too early to call, bro, man. With the guy. Okay, so why I say too early? It's the contract and the money. All these guys know that they got skills and stuff. They probably might look for other teams. Remember how we had a hard time trying to keep all of them locked in?
Yeah.
Because they all were saying, "Oh, there's a better contract on the other side." It's the money, bro.
Yeah, but
that's dynasty if they stay with the team, but
no, we just needed a quarterback. Even if those guys leave, like Nick Bosa, all of them, they're replaceable. Trust me when I say this. It's a QB. If we have him, just like look at Pat Mahomes, you know what I'm saying? That's a good example, guys.
But you're talking about a dynasty. No, we can't replace those guys. Can't replace those guys.
Yeah, we can. I mean, look at DeForest Buckner. No, I'm talking about only a few of them, only a few of the players, but the defensive players and the offensive players, they're replaceable, but not Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy going to be getting a big ass paycheck if he comes out on top of this for the next time. What?
Yes, he will.
Right, because his paycheck right now ain't even that much. They're just getting a
no, it's chump change.
Huge discount. They got an app on Brock Purdy right now.
They got an app on Brock Purdy for real?
That's why they get a discount on him. Right? How do you luck out like
that's
that?
That's a good one, Oos.
How do you luck out like that? Freaking last Mr.
And this is only his second year in NFL. He started last year against the Dolphins, and this is going to be his full season playing.
Right. Because
we got a very good discount.
We've always had it bad at the quarterback after Steve Young and Joe Montana. We've always had it bad at the quarterbacks. Remember, what's his name? That can't come back to the NFL no more. He took a knee.
Kaepernick.
Remember, when he did good, he got a huge-ass deal, and then what happened? Nothing.
That's one thing about the 49ers. They're going to pay the quarterback. That's for sure. That's not a problem.
You know? I mean, everybody thought it was going to be Alex Smith back then, you know.
But Alex Smith, they called him Glass Alex or something like that, right?
Yeah. Kaepernick. Garoppolo. Trey Lance was, you know.
Who was before Alex Smith? What's his name?
Wasn't it Rex Ryan?
No, Rex Ryan's a coach. I forgot. But yeah, that's just to show you we had so many damn quarterbacks that we had to go through just to get Brock Purdy. Right after Steve Young, that was it.
And we didn't even know we were going to get a Brock
Remember,
Purdy.
We had Jeff Garcia.
There you go,
Jeff Garcia.
That's what I'm trying to find is Garcia.
Yeah.
I knew he wasn't the one.
Oh, man, them days are over. It's good. It's just good to be. The holidays here, guys, and the 49ers are doing enough to make me happy. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters right now to the Niner Nation. Big ups to all of them, too, that be traveling because I've seen that, too. We travel very well. And I'm your host, Puni Moa.
And I'm your queen.
That's so smooth.
Whyuce, tell me why the sky's blue. Tell me why this money is green. Now Lord, please tell me why I do these things to make tea. Now yeah, let me. They kick me out of church cause I just don't listen. Always fall asleep when the preacher is preaching. Not my fault, I do love God, but on Saturday nights I be all up on God. Trying to save the world with the homies. My KB rising with my homies. Playing 2K with my homies. Jumping on at it with the homies.